Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, time to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rucha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along to Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens. But the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is brother Yakar Amath back a lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled, When the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? I was going to go on some precepts in Lord willing. You brothers and your sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai. I'm going to start off with Luke chapter 18 and verse 8. And this is our Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And it reads, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Talking about, when the Lord comes back, it's going to avenge his elect. It says, nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And right, man, and that's a great question. And the answer to that question is yes. Because, entering into Jacob's trouble, the elect men of the Lord will have faith, because a lot of people that's without the truth, the 2/3 of our people in the heathen nations, they're not going to have no faith in those times, man. They're not going to be able to have their questions answered in the time of Jacob's trouble. It's like it, and when you go to Isaiah 33 and 6, it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And right, now what knowledge of wisdom is it talking about? It's talking about the knowledge of wisdom out the scriptures, shall be the stability of thy time. So, and when you go into the word stability, it's from the Hebrew word amawana, which means faith. So knowing this knowledge, the elect, is going to have them in a sound mind, and it's going to be able to keep them stable, because they're going to have the comforter. Because remember, these people of the world, when Jacob's trouble come, they don't got words of comfort. See, it's going to be two different separate spirits, man. The elect is going to be rejoicing, because they're seeing the downfall of Esau and downfall of these wicked people of this world and his kingdom about to be soon destroyed. But the other spirit would be a lot of people are going to be howling for vexation of spirit, man. They're going to be mourning, crying, So it's going to be two totally different spirits in a time of Jacob's trouble, man. Yeah, only the elect men of the Lord is going to prevail. But continuing on, it says in strength of salvation, because real quick, when you go to Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 5, it says, a wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. Yeah, so this is talking about the elect men of the Lord. So the elect men of the Lord, they're going to be strong mentally in a time of Jacob's trouble, because the Lord is going to be their guide unto them. It's going to be putting in their spirit, to guide them through Jacob's trouble, making them make quick, wise decisions, and providing the Lord's going to be providing the elect with food and water and shelter and a hedge of protection. So the Lord's going to be looking out for his elect in the time of Jacob's trouble. But going back to Isaiah 33 and 6, and it reads, at the end, it says, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. Yeah, so that's the main thing, fear of the Lord, because a lot of people now, they don't have the fear of the Lord, man, because, the Lord's not showing his power, but once the Lord starts showing his power, man, a lot of you people are going to be shook, it's going to be shooken up, man, and it's needed, because, that's why the scriptures say it is time for thee, O Lord, to work. This is trying to find that. I know it's the Psalms. It is time for thee to work. For thee. Yep. This is Psalms 119 Psalms 119 and verse 126. See, 1 second to get it. And it reads, "It is time for thee, O Lord Yahweh, to work, for they have made void thy law." Yeah, man. So it's gonna be time real very soon. The Lord's gonna be working, man. Sending out pure judgments. Very soon, which He's already doing it now. But in Jacob's trouble, it's gonna intensify, man. You're gonna know the Lord gonna be showing miracles, miraculous, great judges, man. You know, because they had these people of the world, they have made void the Lord's law. In fact, they have forsook the Lord's law. So they the Christians teach that the law is done away with. So that will be an example of these people of the world making void the law. So it's gonna be time. It's very soon, man. The Lord gonna be working very soon, man. Which, like I said, He's not. The Lord's working now. By bringing a lot of prophecies and judgments, having things happen in the earth. But watching Jacob's trouble, man, the Lord's is going, man, He's gonna go all out, man. Because remember, this gonna be our last. This is our last captivity as Israelites. So He's gonna show us full power, man. Through His men by showing miracles, healing the elect believers in the truth. But also, with that divine intervention, man. Giving some of the elect men in the Lord spiritual power to defend themselves against Esau. You see, in Jacob's trouble. Because when you go to 2 Esdras 5 and verse 1, it says, "Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, which tokens mean signs, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number." And that's talking about, the ones that's going to be taken in great number is the 2/3 of Israel and the heathens. They're going to be completely destroyed very soon, in that lake of fire, the second death. It says, "And the way of truth shall be hidden." Yeah, because in Jacob's trouble, the way of truth is going to be hidden. And that's why a lot of people, they're not going to have the faith. They're not going to have a sound mind, man. They're going to be bugging out, especially with these people now. They so infatuated with social media, man. A lot of people can't. There's a lot of people out there that can't even live without social media. So the Lord's gonna check everybody very soon, man. Everybody's gonna be is gonna have to face their reality very soon. It says, "And the land and face the reality and face judgment." Because with all these distractions on them social media and these trends, the Lord's gonna do away all of that by cutting off the internet and to make people face their reality, man. And it's needed. It says, "In the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith," man. So the land, America, is gonna be barren of faith. So it's only gonna be the elect men of the Lord that's gonna have the faith. Because America is a first world country. Everything is basically spoon fed to these Americans, man. Everything, is convenient. You can order food from the tip of your fingers. You don't gotta you don't have to go and work for your food like in these third world countries. So Americans are very comfortable. But the Lord, it's gonna be a point in time, and the Lord gonna bring discomfort. The Lord gonna send His sword to Esau, Edom, to come down with great wrath upon, first and foremost, out of the Israelites and rest of the people of the world. And a lot of people, they're gonna be caught up out there and being enslaved by Esau, man. So right now, man, we gotta, that's another thing too. We gotta pray for a sound mind, and pray not to be fearful and unbelieving. Because when you go to 2 Timothy, uh, 2 Timothy 1:7, it reads, "For Yahweh had not given us a spirit of fear." Yeah, so, in Jacob's trouble, we we in the flesh, so we don't get shooken up. Because remember, Yahweh Shai, you know, Yahweh Shai is a great example. You know, when before he went on the cross, he was in the flesh, man. You know, he was dripping blood. He was sweating blood. You know, because he didn't want to go on that cross. You know, and so we could be in the flesh, get caught up being in the flesh and Jacob's trouble, but we always gotta remember that the Lord is with us, man. You know, and whatever the Lord put on us, that means we can handle it, even though it can seem impossible. You know, but we always gotta think of the better outcome. That if I go through this, Lord willing, the Lord have mercy on me, and He'll give me the spirit to endure it, to bear it. You see, it says, "For Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So a sound mind. So that's another thing we got to pray, Akim, and I'll add to our prayers if brothers not already doing, pray for a sound mind, because let's define our word sound in the blue letter. As our apostle Elder Great Millstone taught us, we always got to go into the words to learn the meaning of them. But and it shows, diligence. Sound is from the Greek word sophronemos, which means self-control, moderation, discipline. Go to the root word, restore one to his senses. So we have to be restored to our senses by applying the scriptures. That's another thing too. In Jacob's trouble, we won't have to apply. We still got to apply the scriptures. When the scriptures say, thou shalt not steal, we can't be out here stealing and looting people's goods. Which we got to have faith that the Lord gonna provide for us some way, somehow. Which the Lord said He will. So we got to trust in those words. We can't be out here, murdering people. And now if a person try to, of course, in Jacob's trouble, if we got to defend ourselves, then that's different. That's self-defense, but we're not going to be out here like these people, like on that movie, The Purge, people out there just murdering people for no reason. We can't be in that spirit, man. Hell no. Then the Lord is not going to defend us. See, that's another thing. We want the Lord to defend us, man. And we just got to keep continuing to, fight in His faith, man. But yeah, that was all I had, Hakim. I didn't intend this lesson to be too long. Lord willing, I was edified. And until next time, Shalom.